Hey everybody, it's Thursday night. That means it's time for the Haven Comics Quiz Show. We really should have come up with a better name than that, but we didn't. So it's time for the Haven Comics Quiz Show. Hit the like button, ask for those notifications, do all that stuff while we play the intro. How awesome was that? It was the same as last week, but it's still brilliant and it makes me very happy. I'm Josh Olive with Haven Comics, the best comic book store on Slaughter Road in Madison, Alabama, guaranteed. I will stand by that. I will fight that. I will defend that. And speaking of things that are cool and make me happy that were the same as last week, Mr. Jeremy Bernard, how are you, brother?
I'm doing okay. That's me. I am exactly the same as last week. I have not changed a little bit. I haven't even got out of this chair, so I'm doing good.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Life must be good in that chair. Must be very comfortable.
Imagine being stuck to a chair for a week. That would be trash. That would super suck. Your store is the best in the world. I know that because I have been to every single comic book store in the entire world. That is a lie, but I've been to a few, so I love it.
Well, okay, that's fair enough. I have also not been to every store in the world, but I would like to. I think that would be pretty cool. They are all over the world, so tough to do.
The store that rivaled yours, I think it's closed now. It was called the Beguiling in Toronto. That was a sick comic book store, and so they had 2 floors. You walked up to the second floor, and it was just wall to wall art. And you know me, I'm a huge art nerd, so I was into it. And they sold a bunch of cool socks. I don't know why. You tell me.
Maybe we should get into the sock market. I mean, is there a burgeoning sock market?
I don't know. I'll buy some
Here's
socks.
A little bit of trivia for you. What town in Alabama used to be known as the sock capital of the world?
Ugh. Why do I need to know that? Is it one I would actually know?
You would have heard of it.
North Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Huntsville.
Nope. Fort Payne.
Wow. Fort Payne sock capital. What did they do that earned them that?
They used to have factories that made socks. They made a lot of socks.
Well, I want to say very cool like I typically do, but I'm going to abstain this time.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's check over in the chat and see wwho all we got in the house with us tonight. We have got the one true Zachary. How you doing, Todd? It's good to see you. We've got Mr. Jay Thornton in the house, bidding hello to the Havenites. Oh, this is going to be an interesting night. Todd's can't get to the chat on his laptop.
Oh, no. Somebody else might win one.
Never mind. He found it. Where
is he saying that from?
Hey, Kyle. How you doing, man? Good to see you on here. Let's see who else we got. So far, it's just a big love fest between a handful of folks. We got Mike Wesolowski in the house representing Facebook. Welcome,
always
sir.
Fun to see him.
The best ever. Comics and Death Metal. Ryan, how you doing, man? Hope everything's going well for you up in your neck of the woods.
Is he talking about your store or this chair?
I thought he was talking about himself.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe he will clarify because he is the best ever. Dude's cool. He's got a beard that I'm very envious of. Thing is, it's good. It's good, and he's got the long hair. He would fit right in a metal band, and It's awesome. I totally dig it. Which maybe explains why he calls himself Comics and Death Metal. Our legal counsel is in the house. How you doing, Sir Jeffrey Middleton, Esquire? Hope you were doing well. Let's see who else we got here. The infamous Geraldine Brunah. Is that how she pronounces it? Geraldine, or is it Jerry Lynn?
I'm not going to answer that because I'm.
Or is it Jerry-Lynn? How does she pronounce it?
It's Jerry-Lynn. You got it right.
That's it. I thought maybe that was it.
She goes by Jerry.
Oh, rock on! It's Two Brothers. We got Nick in the house from Two Brothers Comics. How you doing, man? I hope everything is going well for you. Been missing you up at the shop, but hopefully we'll get to remedy that soon.
Is that a new account? Do I need to block that one?
Permanent ban. Oh, let's see. Alan Breedlove is here in the house telling people to smash that like button, and we get the ubiquitous Yojo from Alan because that's how awesome he is. Oh, look at that. What in the world? Okay. Wait a minute. Apparently, Fort Payne still has ads talking about their socks.
Hey, if they were once the greatest, they're still probably good.
Well, apparently, they still have a couple of factories still standing in Fort Payne, so there you go. Ah, the secret is revealed. Tots is talking to us on his phone.
That's got to be
the
cumbersome.
Technology, I would think. Peter Lewis in the house. How you doing, sir? What's going on? Nosh! Whoa! Nosh headed in the house. Man, how did you get here? I imagine that there were some tricky escapades, man. You usually have to climb up a building, come in through the skylight, knock some guards out. That dude, man, don't mess with Nosh. You talk about somebody, he makes me look like a small man. He is a big dude, but he's more built. I mean, I'm built, but I hide it under a bushel. I
Nosh, you should be on the show.
We should have Nosh on the show. Dude is awesome.
This is a big reaction from Josh. I want to meet this guy.
Look at Breedlove. Big Nosh in the house. Yes, absolutely. That's awesome. Man, super glad you came over and joined us, Nosh. That's really cool. Hope all is going well. All righty. So we've got a pretty cool cast of characters here already. Hopefully more will be jumping in because that's how that usually goes. Anything you want to talk about before? Oh, I do have one thing. This Wednesday is local comic shop day. Now you might be thinking, boy, isn't every Wednesday local comic shop day? And you'd be right. But this Wednesday is an actual official national thing. And we will have some special comics that are unique to local comic shop day. They're all super shiny foil covers of current books that are out.
Going back to the 90s. I'm into it.
Kind of. If you look, they did it last year too, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna have a handful of super cool books.
What is the difference between Free Comic Book Day and Local Comic Book Day?
Well, I would think it's in the name. Free Comic Book Day, we give stuff away.
Okay.
Local Comic Shop Day is you appreciate us by giving us your money.
But we're
you walk into the store, you make it rain, and it's cool.
And we're going to have cool variants. We're going to have special products.
Yep, this Wednesday, as in the day before Thanksgiving.
Wow, he's right.
Before you go out and spend all your money on Black Friday and Monday, you can enjoy Local Comic Shop Day on Wednesday, and that's going to be awesome. Oh, Zach is talking about DC versus Vampire Local Comic Shop Day. Looks awesome. Yep, absolutely.
Good to see you, Zach. Haven't seen you in a minute.
I appreciate Haven every Friday and some Saturdays. Not nearly enough Saturdays, Alan. I miss seeing you. You got to watch Blackbeard's Ghost because it's awesome. Speaking of which, Jeremy, I know it came out before 1999.
Okay.
Therefore, it's going to be considered ancient to
Probably
you.
There is a
60s movie from Disney called Blackbeard's Ghost. And while the special effects are obviously very outdated, the movie still stands up. It is awesome. It's hilarious. And I think you should watch it.
I know you wouldn't know, but audience, fill me in. Is it on Disney Plus?
It is, actually. I know that it's there. I just can't access it right now.
So they tease you.
Stabbing me with that.
They let you in before Knox. You just can't carry any gold out.
You just want to pour some salt in the wound? Thanks for that. Hey, Nosh got to step away for a bit, but then he's going to be back. Appreciate that, brother. Looking forward to it. We need to have you as a guest on the show sometime. That would be awesome.
Convince him to come. I want to meet that guy.
Yeah, he's totally cool. You'll love Nosh. Andrew Louie in the house. What's up? How you doing, Andrew? Saying hi to the guys and the ladies. Very nice. Very polite. We appreciate. Oh, that's a good point. Pick us up some snacks while you're out there, Nosh. You're going to the grocery store. Get us some snacks. That's a good call. I like snacks. That's very cool. All right. I am super pumped about tonight's guest.
Okay.
I have known this guy for a long time. Circa, I think we first met in 1995, 96-ish.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Walk me back. Who was president? What were the popular songs?
Well, that would have been Bill Clinton was the president. Popular songs would have been many. The grunge movement was very popular at the time. So, yeah, you picked. That was right toward the end of Kurt Cobain and all that. But so, yeah, that's what's going on about the time period. So that's when we first met. We really started hanging out a lot toward the end of 98-ish, early 99-ish. And dude is awesome. He was in my wedding. One of the coolest people on the face of the planet. I would like to introduce you to the man, Damon Hawk.
I'm embarrassed.
How you doing, brother?
How's it going, guys?
Now, you just put on a hat and covered up that big flowy mane you got up there. What's up with that?
I'll unleash it in a minute.
He's just representing. That's a Taskmaster hat?
Hey! Yeah.
Not enough people rep Taskmaster, so I'm happy to see it.
Yeah.
All right, Damon, who were you in his wedding?
I got knocked down, but I get up again. Panda's in the house.
I was a curious onlooker. I was just one of the groomsmen.
Right on. Okay, Damon, who are you?
He was the one that made sure it was fun.
Oh.
That's why it wasn't
You
fun.
totally were.
Who are you? Tell us about yourself. Dig deep, give us the basics, and then go 10 layers deeper. Let us know what kind of spirit animal your dolphin would be.
Well, first of all, my spirit animal would be a cat. Big time cat person.
Right on.
I was born in Huntsville, lived a couple of years in Oklahoma in my early years. Went to college for a couple of years in Mississippi and then came back to Alabama, which is where I'd actually met Josh earlier than he said. I think it was 93 because I was working.
Was it 93?
I was working at Electronics Boutique with Jeremy Tipton.
With Jeremy.
Yeah.
Was that early? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a little bit earlier, but yeah.
We were in, I want to say we were still in high school.
Wow.
Jeremy didn't start working there till after we graduated in 92. So 93 still works, but he didn't.
Works.
Yeah.
What if Damon met you, but you didn't meet Damon?
That's possible.
No, I totally met Damon. No,
But
totally
no.
didn't. And he said he went to college a little bit in Mississippi, and I would just like to give the man a shout out because it's the smartest dude ever. He went to the university, the Mississippi. What was it called? The Mississippi College for Women.
Yep.
Dude, you talk about a target-rich environment. That's a smart dude.
It's true.
How did that work? How did that work out for you?
It was fine. It was fine. Met a lot of great people. A large majority of them were women. But yeah,
most of the dudes who were there were probably gay, I would guess, based on. I mean, you did a lot of theater and stuff, right?
Whoa.
Yes,
so
and I would.
I would imagine that the ratio of women to eligible dudes was pretty high.
Yeah, but Starkville was, just a couple of miles down the road, so it's not like we were the only game in town. Plus, there was an Air Force base in Columbus.
Oh, that hurts.
So,
yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
This conversation, where is HR for this? Okay, what did you study?
Theater, actually.
Okay, right on.
I'm going to tell you, dude is an amazing actor.
I don't know about that.
PK Dexter Haven.
Yeah, theater major for 2 years 3 years, actually, technically. I decided that I didn't want to make a career out of it. I wasn't very good at the politics of it.
I imagine the whole thing is a tough gig, and then the politics of it is just like a whole nother layer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's whatever. It was not what I wanted to do. So I came back home, and I like love doing theater, but
Mhm.
I don't think that I would have been a good career theater person.
Right on. Like you love it, but if you did it as a career, it would ruin it for you.
I got that impression. That's what I say. That's what we'll say. That sounds good.
Josh,
that sounds reasonable.
Do you feel that way about yourself? You're a big time theater dude too, right?
No, I think I would love it.
Yeah.
If I could make money doing that stuff, are you kidding me? I know, I'd love it. I just don't have leading man looks, so it's unfortunate.
No, don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damon, what do you do now? Tell us what you do for fun. Tell us what you do when you have time to yourself. What that's PG do you do?
Everything I do is PG, except for my mouth. My mouth is generally a problem, but I still love theater. I love film. I'm super big into comics, collectibles. The wife and I just moved out to. Yeah, I'm a really big G.I. Joe fan. We just moved out to a farm a couple of years ago. So
cool.
We have chickens and a whole bunch of crops and stuff. And
a cool murder shed.
Yes.
You always need a murder shed, right? Yeah. Everybody needs a murder shed.
Yeah, it was. We were looking at the property, and we had seen that there was an outbuilding, and it's just a cinder block building, and kind of nondescript, but there was like rust stains on it, and I think it was our realtor Lee who said this looks like a place that you'd murder people, and it's been the murder shed. My parents call it the murder shed.
Yeah, every time there's always a murder room, there's always a murder shed. That feels like a good segue. If you or your family need a new murder shed, let me know. So, Damon, you went out, you bought yourself a farm, a new place to murder people. We're going to assume that you've never murdered anybody there.
As far as you know.
Right on. And we're recording this, so, just maybe some things are better left to the imagination.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I will say, if anybody I have ever known in my life should be a professional, gets paid for it, movie critic, it is Damon Hawk.
Okay. We'll prove that right now.
He
Goonies,
watches
how do you feel about it?
Everything. He processes everything, and he can tell you what's cool about it, what's not cool about it. He's awesome.
I'm testing him. Goonies.
Yeah, no.
There's no wrong answer. Only a right one.
We haven't had any discussions on this point, Damon. So,
what's the question?
Goonies.
He wants to know your thoughts on
Good or
Goonies.
bad movie?
What? This is a question? Goonies is awesome.
Okay.
Goonies is fantastic.
All right, guys.
He
hasn't been able to. He's turned it off 3 times before they ever even get into the tunnels.
Are you serious?
He's okay. The last time I saw it, the boy had just went down to pee, and he was getting somebody else was getting like abused in whatever way behind an open door. So you know how criminals always just leave the door open whenever they're torturing somebody. So anyway, that's where I am. Hey, but I've tried 3 times. I'm a masochist, so I'm trying.
Okay, all right.
This is a good point. In Alabama, Jeremy, do you have to disclose how many murders occurred in a shed at the time of sale, or only if they ask?
Only if it has been disclosed to me. So
we're in Georgia, so I'm guessing it's not an issue.
I think Georgia's a disclosure state, so I think the seller would have to tell you. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Kyle's digging your Captain America shield there.
That's cool.
There was a cover story for it. I mean, it was they ran a beagle club out of it, as in the dog. So they would bring beagles out, and there was
please tell me this isn't a real sad story.
Oh, no.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
as far as I know, all I know is that they had a Beagle Club, and they would bring the Beagles, and they would run the Beagles in this little area.
A Beagle Club. I mean, how much do the Beagles have to pay to be members of that?
That's a good question. I actually don't have an idea about that.
Do we get
I
signet
mean, I didn't even
rings,
know you
like-
could do different dog breed clubs, although it seems kind of breedist to isolate it only to one breed and not let the other breeds participate. I mean,
Oh, maybe they felt like Beagles don't get enough love.
that could be.
I don't know.
You know, Leslie was raised by Beagles.
Really?
Yeah, she'll tell you flat out. A Beagle named Snoopy was like the ringleader.
When I
This
was a
feels
kid,
true.
It is true. It's absolutely true.
nice.
Damon, what were you saying?
Oh, when I was a kid, I told my mom at an early age that I wanted to have a Beagle named Dave. I never did.
There's still time.
There is, but I have 4 cats, and they would not understand.
But you're on a farm, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to have an animal that just stays outside.
Fair.
Or in
The
the Beagle
chickens come
shed.
Right. I mean, technically, we've got a place that has been known to at least allow beagles inside. So,
This
Well.
is all fascinating.
Life can change in an instant. Maybe there's a beagle in your future. You never know. Don't close the door. Speaking of open
Sure.
doors, I am the best at segues, Damon. This
That's-
is a
Not true at all.
this is a game show.
Yes.
And you're here to answer some super tough questions. They're written by Owen Anderson, who I think knows you, right? Owen?
we are acquainted. I've never
Okay.
met him in real life, but we have a love of a mutual superhero.
Right on. He loves almost every superhero, so which one is that?
Starman, particularly Jack Knight.
Yeah. He does love Starman. So Owen Anderson writes these questions. I think he made them hella hard for you. So we're going to see how this goes. The typical way that this goes is you get the first crack at it, and then if you get it, you get whatever the prize is. And if you don't get it, the audience has a chance to come behind you and pick up the prize. I forget exactly what he said. No one in the chat's going to know him. So Owen Anderson has issued a challenge to you guys in the chat. You need to get your Google boxes out, prep those fingers. He has said you guys will not get them. So we'll see how this goes.
Owen, Tots' response to that was, Owen, you monster.
Super appropriate. He says that every episode, but this time
Tots
it's true.
can't stand for there to be questions that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Tots is he likes to know it, and he knows a lot, so it's hard to stump him, and he hates it when we go out of our way to really try.
He's
And by
a
we, I
question
mean
sniper. And then Mike is throwing some love to the prize cam. We do have the best prize cam in the world. The
Absolutely.
prize cam here, if you guys want to check it out, is going to showcase what is up for you to win tonight. So we've got some variant comics, some variant comic packs. We've got some, they're all Marvel this time. We've got a Strong Women pack, and then we've got a X pack, Way of X, and then Excalibur. I guess Way of X is number 1, Excalibur is number 3. We do have a die-cast Batmobile from The Killing Joke. It's pretty sick.
That's awesome.
That was given to us by Alex from the show, or from the
How
store.
cool is that?
Yeah, Alex is one of my favorite people in the entire world. Let's come up just a little bit. We also have a huge, beautiful Lee, say his name right, Bermejo?
Bermejo.
Yeah, Lee
Bermejo.
Bermejo, yeah.
Yeah, Art of Lee Bermejo book, also given to us by Alex. Speaking of given to us, this Mary Jane sketch cover comes from a friend of the store, also a beautiful soul, Justin Lynch. And then we have a Wonder Woman piece that we'll show off when we get there. And then we have this double-signed Spider Girl. Josh, tell us more about that.
Not sure what to tell. It's a double-signed Spider-Girl, which I believe is signed by Clayton Henry and Cariello.
Yeah, I have no idea
Cariello.
what those signatures actually say, but it's written on the back. Price, can you
we have it on the back.
Yeah,
that's a pretty sweet cover, and those are nice signatures. There you go, Clayton and Sergio Cariello.
Yep.
Sergio Cariello also did a really cool book. God, what was it called? Iron Star or something like that. Iron Guardian. It was really, really cool. It was a kind of World War II noir. It was awesome.
Wasn't he at CrossGen?
Yes. He did some work on the first as a fill-in artist on there. Sure was.
Right.
What a memory you got. Love it.
We do have a lot of love for that Mary Jane sketch cover, so you guys have an opportunity to win that. Considering Damon is not going to get any of these right, we know that. So, audience, you're going to swoop in and get them all. But Damon, I believe in you. I know you're going to get every single one of them right. You let me know. Are you in the mood to play?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have an unofficial question before we start with question 1.
Go for it.
Unofficial question. Do you remember your box number at Haven Comics back in the day?
3.
Very well.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep. Matt and Jennifer were 1, I was 2, and you were 3.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100%.
Wow, so Damon's an OG.
I got a message here, Damon, that I also need to pass on to you. It is from Bill Hubsher, who says, I can't be on the show tonight because I am at work. I assume that means he's calling a Huntsville Havoc game. He says, I'll have to watch the recording on YouTube. Tell him I said hello. So hello from Bill. And he would also like to see the Haven Comics YouTube channel debut of the Damon Jig.
You going to play some music for me?
Do we have to have music for that? Boots and pants. See, that's the best. The Damon Jig is the best, and it makes everyone happy.
I'm glad.
Not enough attribution given to Julie for the Damon Jig, but the two of you. I need to get her recording of her Star Wars action figures commercial song so we can play that on here because that would be the best.
Oh, she'll never do that, bro.
No?
No. You would have to record her surreptitiously, and then she would murder you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, she would. But what if I gave her a super cool fountain pen?
We'll talk.
Okay, there we go. I just have to speak her language.
Let's get her on the show.
Yeah, Julie's awesome. Y'all would love Julie.
Yeah, she's the best.
We'll set her up. We'll get her a fountain pen as a prize, and the question will be, can you sing the song still? So.
Oh, she can totally still sing the song. Her songwriting skills have flourished over the years.
I bet.
For you, your first question.
That's a good point.
I don't get pissed off.
Yeah, never somebody who has a murder shed. That's hilarious.
That is half of the people in Huntsville. So you guys think about that. Next time you're mad. Okay, for question 1, we are playing for. There we go. The sticker pack
of stickers.
Yep, we've got some of our friends of the show, friends of the store, Haven Comics stickers, Two Brothers Comics, Blurred Syndicate. We've got my little demon dude down there. And then we've got this weird comic shop sticker I just found today as I was digging through stuff. I don't know what it's for. Nobody does. It's yours now if you get this question right. So
nice.
You let me know. We'll see how it goes. All you need to do is get this question right. What 1992 drama has the best-selling film soundtrack of all time?
1992 drama.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
was it The Bodyguard?
Nailed it. Perfect.
Dang, man.
And Bodyguard.
Yeah, once you think about it,
Yeah, it makes
that
sense.
song is totally awesome. Now, Tots, buddy. No, you don't understand. If you think that, you do not understand the Damon Jig. The Damon
No,
Jig
that's
is
fair.
the antithesis of dance. The Damon Jig is amazing. You can do it to any song.
Justin,
not
I hope you win that Mary Jane cover. Justin gives a lot of sketch covers to the show and aims to win them back. So
It's a nice sketch, I have to say. It's a very nice sketch. Justin.
I don't know what we're asking. What does that mean, Josh?
I don't know.
I missed it. What did it say?
Oh wow, what a joke.
What
is Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination? Hand eye. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow. HR just did that to me. That's wow.
That's your punishment.
That's Lisa, Damon.
That's how HR gets you back.
I guess, and Lord knows I deserve it. Not gonna lie.
Not
Gonna lie. Wow. So what's our prize for question number 2?
Gelatinous Feely Things and this Munchkin collectible card game pack. So Gelatinous Feely Things have been ubiquitous with this show.
Is that Ghost Rider?
Yes, that's Spider-Man kissing Ghost Rider.
That's adorable. I love
I'm telling
it.
you, we have the best prize cam in the business, and this is amazing. Holy cow!
The possibilities are endless. The prize cam lets us know every week. These Gelatinous Feely Things are the best thing you're ever going to buy yourself. So
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I just want to leave that there for the rest of the show.
I kind of do too. It's brilliant. Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
We're going to come out with a
best prize cam ever.
We're going to come out with an art book, a photo book for all the Ghost Rider setups. The show within a show.
We should.
Oh man.
All right. Next question for the Gelatinous Feely Things, also known as erasers. The marble ones and the balls are. The other ones are just squishy, and apparently they stick to the ceiling. So watch out for that.
That could be fun.
Jay Thornton
I wanna
got
know
one
later.
last week at the store. Now Jay Thornton got one at the store, and he sent me a picture on Facebook. He's like, "Did you know that these did this?" Because his son threw it like this, and it's just stuck on the ceiling. And I'm like, I had no idea.
A year later, it'll just fall out of nowhere.
Right. So don't know. I did not know that going in. But for the Gelatinous Feely Things, in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, what is the password needed to enter the back alley bar where Jessica Rabbit performs?
No idea. I haven't seen that movie in years.
No idea. Sounds like you're not going to get it right. So maybe guess.
Sure.
You're not going to get it right anyway.
Might as well guess.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Pink Tortoise.
It's a good guess. It is a guess. So
We've got
not the
some
right
other
guess.
incorrect guesses, like hamburger and Ryan Reynolds and pineapple. A guess that actually makes sense, abracadabra.
Owen was right.
We have Super Mario Brothers. Also, we have Roger. No. We got a lot of people guessing. I do not see a right answer here.
Oh,
There we go. Boom.
Okay.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Middleton, fastest Googler on the show.
He has a wide range of legal resources to draw upon, and he knows legally that is, in fact, the answer.
I just found something out yesterday, actually. Do you know who was originally supposed to play Eddie Valiant?
No.
Just guess.
Michael Caine.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy?
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very different movie.
Yeah.
Wow. He was
Mike,
so
thank
funny
you for
then.
reminding me. I did agree to start putting the questions in chat so people could read them. So we're going to do that moving forward.
Eddie
Thank
Murphy.
you, Mike.
That would have been a very different movie.
Yeah, and it's one of his biggest regrets. He didn't get it. He didn't think that. He said cartoons and real life it wouldn't work, and clearly it did.
It absolutely did, and that's one of my all-time favorite movies. I love that movie.
Yeah,
Never get tired of it.
It's a fun one.
It's one of those ones that if I'm flipping channels and that's on, I'm going to stop and watch it, no matter what.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
I will say one of the fun things out at Disneyland in their Toontown section, they have a ride called Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, where you get in the taxi cab and ride it around, and then you can turn the steering wheel and it spins around while you go down the tracks and stuff.
Nice.
But as you're coming in, you kind of come in through a dark alley, and there's a door that will, like, the slide mechanism will slide up, and you'll see the gorilla's eyes looking like. It's really cool. Just a little detail, but it was super awesome.
All right, for question 3, we do need to invite friend of the show, Wyatt, here representing the Blurred Syndicate.
What's
Wyatt,
going on?
I know you and Damon haven't met, but y'all would love each other.
How's it
You
going?
absolutely would, because you're both super cool dudes.
Well, I mean, that's a prerequisite to be, with Haven, isn't it?
It's true.
Now that you mention it, yes, that's true. That's absolutely correct. You're right. But
You
even
walked through
within
the door.
the already rarefied air of Haven coolness, you guys are way up there.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate that, man. I wish my
So-
son felt the same way. He's getting to that age where he's just like, "Oh, Dad." It's like
They can't think you're cool. They can't.
No.
It's just the law. So, Wyatt, how are you doing? Anything new going on with the Blurred Syndicate?
Well, we are back recording. We took a little hiatus. So the first thing that we did, that's coming out tomorrow, we did a review of Shang-Chi and talked about what we really like about the Disney Plus Day that came out about last week, I think it was. So,
Ooh, yeah, that's a
yes.
good topic to ask Damon about.
Yes.
Shang-Chi,
So-
go.
I love Shang-Chi. I didn't go to the theater because, but I saw it the day it dropped, and I friggin' loved it. I immediately started over and watched the whole damn thing again. Excuse me.
It was amazing. Yeah.
It was incredibly good.
Right on.
Were you
Well, that's
happy
awesome.
to see Trevor Slattery back?
I was
That cracked me up.
I was happy that they figured out a way to kind of cleverly retcon what was a move that didn't sit well with a lot of
Yeah.
Mandarin fans. It didn't really bother me, and I always enjoy Ben Kingsley, so it was nice. It was nice, and I liked Morris.
I thought Wheel of Time didn't premiere until tomorrow, but either way, thank you for the reminder, Peter, because, yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
What is Wheel of Time?
Thing.
The book series by Robert Jordan that he died, and it was finished by Brandon Sanderson at Robert Jordan's request. And he sat and talked with him before he died and said, here's what needs to happen. Massive, epic, high fantasy, very cool series. A little bloated and lost its way a bit for a while in its bloatedness, but still an achievement. Phenomenal.
Right on.
Sweet.
So every week for the show, Wyatt gives us some of the sickest prizes. He just comes here to dunk on us. So here we go. This is what he has given us this week. Wyatt, what is that? I'm not a big enough anime fan to know what we're even looking at, but it is cool.
I forgot his name, but it's a part of My Hero Academia. He's actually a character like one of the villains, and he has the ability to pretty much decompose anything he touches. So like he'll touch a person and they'll lose their arm, or if he touches the car or things like that, it'll just start to rust and fall apart. So it was really, really cool. It came in a pack of 3 like My Hero Academia posters that are super, super awesome. Yeah,
Right on.
yeah.
Looks like it's pretty good size too.
They're wall scrolls. They are
Yeah.
pretty good size. I will say,
Awesome.
looking at the picture, can we go back to that prize cam? My nephews, when they were really little, they had an idea for a product that they called face jeans for your face. And they would do commercials. And this dude with the hand on the face, for whatever reason, it reminds me of their commercial when they would do face jeans for your face. Yeah. Baggy jeans, skinny jeans. I mean, I've got on my phone the commercial that they did, and it cracks me up. I've had that
Wow.
for years.
Nice.
But that reminded me of that skinny jeans.
2 quick things before we move on to the question. 1, in high school, I wore the Jinko jeans, and you couldn't see my feet, so I'd go to high school without wearing shoes and get away with it. It was awesome. And 2, if you could decompose people by touching them, that was your power, how are you going to be anything but bad?
Well, see, here's the crazy part. I didn't want to go too deep on it, but like the way he found out about his power, the way his power developed is that
Tell me he killed his own parents.
Oh, not just the parents, the entire family, including the dog.
Oh, man.
So yeah.
I feel like something just got lost here. Jeremy went to school with no shoes on. That means you went into the bathroom at a high school with no shoes on.
Yeah. I was
That's
born
nasty.
awesome. I've lived that way my whole life.
And now you won't go into a public place at all.
Yeah. What happened to me? I used to be cool. Okay. So back to Wyatt for question 3.
Yeah. So in the cult 80s TV show Knight Rider, what did KIT stand for?
It was Knight Industries something. I don't know what the T and the T were.
You got to guess.
This was kind of like the future.
Yeah, Knight Industries, technical tuba. I have no idea.
We were close.
Yeah, really close.
Knight Industry 2000.
Oh, okay.
That's why in the future, man, everything was 2000.
It's true.
In the year 2000.
So,
in the year 2000.
So yeah, so KIT was like a 1982 Trans Am.
Yep.
So it was pretty awesome.
Do we have the right answer in the?
Yes, we
right
do.
On.
I'm sorry.
Alan Breedlove. Alan Breedlove.
All right.
So the next debate that we're going to do is because before the Spider-Man trailer came out, we were going to talk about
the Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah, no.
We need to talk about that.
That was another one that we're going to talk about. I think there was a producer that said that they would never recast T'Challa in the 616 universe. So we're going to have a discussion on whether or not it's the right move or the wrong move, because you can be able to honor him. You know what I mean? I know it puts a lot of pressure on the actor, but you know what I mean? It also gives somebody another opportunity because Chadwick wasn't all well known as well in this situation. So that's what I was thinking.
I got a lot of love for Chadwick. He, in a very short period of time, just showed up and was amazing, just dug his way in there. But I'm with you. Like, there's a lot there to unpack. So I'm excited to see that conversation.
All right, briefly, we've all seen the Spider-Man trailer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thoughts, Damon?
I think it looks amazing. I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much, and I feel like there's so much more that we don't even know about yet. I mean, there's all the speculation about the different people that might show up, and I mean, there's all kinds of scoopers that are saying, you know, Toby and Andrew are definitely in it. There are people that saying, you know, that Matt Murdock's in it. But I mean,
have you seen the
Sandman, Electro, friggin'? I mean, my brain was exploding. I knew all that stuff. You know, all the, and I was still like,
right.
It was incredible. It was incredible.
Right, but yeah, you've seen where you got Sandman huge in the background and Electro over here and Lizard over here, and they're flying through the air, and there's nobody. It looks like Lizard is going this way while Spider-Man is here, and then you see him suddenly go boom.
Yeah, in the Brazilian,
Mm-hmm.
So
trailer.
they clearly, somebody got photoshopped out.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some people speculating about that.
I hope to goodness it's Andrew Garfield punching him. I really do.
That would be cool.
I'm with Damon a little bit, and that's what I was going to say too. When I saw that one where he's getting punched, I mean, you can see in the other one that he's just literally jumping to his own death if there's nobody there. He's just jumping. I wish they just cut that. I wish they cut the hand going for Mary Jane. I wish they actually dialed it back a little bit because there's already so much, and I just want to be a little more surprised. I'm like brain exploding the entire time I watch it. I've watched it like 15 times. But don't give me the highlights. That's clearly the end fight, you know.
There was somebody said, I can't remember which YouTuber I was watching, that said apparently going in there was like somewhere between 5 and 7 different different versions of the trailer that they kept saying, no, we're going to do this one, and they're going to do this one, they're going to do this one. So, I mean, I think up until probably a couple hours before, they didn't know which one they were going to show. So,
well, clearly, the Lizard got punched by John Cena because we couldn't see him. So,
what's Peacemaker doing in that movie?
That's exactly right.
But yeah, I definitely think they said, because Tom Holland has been saying that he's kind of been talking about how he thinks this is going to be his last couple, Robert Downey Jr. said the same thing until they threw like oodles and oodles of money at him.
Yeah.
And
that's a negotiating tactic.
Of course. So I think that's going to be something. And then also, I don't think Mary Jane dies, but I definitely think somebody else does. But I'll keep it to myself.
Don't spoil it. Don't even give it to me in my brain. I just want to walk into that and just sit and experience that. I have not seen a movie in theaters since COVID at all. I haven't even explored it. This is the first one, and I think I'm going to try and just rent out an entire theater so me and my family can go see it and just hyper focus on it.
You can do that. I know Cineplanet 15 in Madison, you can be able to do that.
Right on. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, this one I'm actually considering trying to figure out a way to do it because I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
I hope I got super excited when I saw Doc Ock.
Yeah. And they're making fun of him.
That was hilarious. Dr. Otto Octavius.
It shows you the tone.
But I really enjoyed it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I just
John
enjoyed seeing
Watts,
him.
this guy who's directed all three of these movies. I mean, he showed up and we were all just like, who is this guy and why is he the guy? I mean, he did this movie with Kevin Bacon and that was it. And now
What did he do with Kevin Bacon?
I think it was called Cop Car or something like that. The only other feature length film that he had directed was this movie where Kevin Bacon is a cop whose car is stolen by a bunch of kids or a couple of kids.
Right on. And it's something nobody's ever heard of, clearly. So yeah, again, like why
right.
him?
So I mean, who is this guy? And he's kind of amazing. I mean, Homecoming may be my favorite MCU film.
It's beautiful.
I mean,
it's phenomenal.
It's a perfect film. It's a perfect film, and he's the one who's going to direct Fantastic Four, and I'm super excited.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for some casting news on that because what are we waiting for?
Guys, I feel like we could talk about this all night long.
We could.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would. Well,
that's exactly what we're going to do probably on Sunday. So we may even try to make it live so people can be able to put their 2 cents in. So check us out.
Oh, right on. I want to.
Appreciate it, Wyatt. It's always awesome to see you, man.
Hey, man, shoot me the details on that so I can make sure everyone at Haven has an opportunity to check it out.
All right. Definitely will do so.
All right. Always a pleasure. It's good to see you.
All right. See you guys. All right.
I'm doing Wyatt.
Okay. I love when Wyatt shows up. He's one of my favorites. So that means that was number 3. I'm just completely off from that. I don't even remember what we were talking about before.
Josh, you see Yorick photobombing up there?
I do.
Or I guess it's video bombing.
Yep. He's got to check it out.
Is that a cat?
He's wise.
Yep. He went to Big Pick and he's like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, they don't like being photographed because Julie and I photograph them all the time.
But yeah, but Yorick is a fancy dresser.
He is a fancy dresser. He's a debonair sort. We're still trying to find a waistcoat for him.
He needs a pea coat and a nice little toboggan and a big long pipe, I think.
Yes, the pipe I totally agree with.
Keely's is excited. Keely!
Hey, can you guys vamp for just a second? I need to run into another room where there's a receptacle. I'll be right back.
Yes,
we can ask a question for without you. Not a big deal. So this is cool. Right on, Zach. Thank you for that. 120 to rent out a theater at Cineplanet.
And there is a guy I was telling Jeremy about. There is a guy here in town who is renting out theaters, just like we're talking about here, and then selling tickets to people who provide proof of vaccination.
That's really cool too.
And even then, it's limited number, so that everybody can sit far apart. But I almost got to go see Eternals that way. It just was a bad time for me because it was a Friday at 3:00 and I couldn't swing it. The showing that he had rented out. But yeah, super cool. It's doable. Nosh managed to come back in. I saw his, he commented there. Yeah, question 4, definitely going to be a Damon question, I think. That makes total sense.
Owen is sniping today. Justin asked, who has the signed comic? So that is a Spider Girl comic. Price Cam,
signed by Clayton Henry and Sergio Cariello.
Thank you for showing that to us. I think that's a beautiful cover. Even their signatures are pretty. So
yeah, Sergio's got a really cool signature, and Clayton Henry's is pretty clean and simple. And I like how he uses the C to cross the H.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, clever. I mean, it's no but you know, they can't all be. They can't all be. Prize Cam, can we go back to Spider-Man and Ghost Rider for a minute?
Why not?
Because that was amazing, and that made me happy.
This is the best thing that's ever happened on this show.
I
This
love it.
shows love is love.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yep.
That's dedication.
Looks like we have our guest back. Damon, you ready for question 4?
Yes.
That's
We
good
do-
because if a question was ever aimed at you, this one's it, buddy.
Oh no.
We have word. This is a kill shot, so you ready
Yeah.
for it?
All
All
right.
right. In James Robinson's Starman series,
Thanks, Owen.
what was the name of Jack Knight's nostalgia shop?
Nights Past.
Good job.
I would not have known that in a million years. But yes, he is like, aha.
Thank you, Owen.
For
Oh,
sure.
you know what's interesting? We cut to the prize cam, but we didn't announce what he's gonna get.
The
So-
prize for that one.
Yeah, this is you won Way of X and Excalibur #3. These are both beautiful variant covers. Excalibur is the Venomized cover, and Way of X, that's just slick. I don't know who that is, the artist, but
It's
it's
lovely.
got a real right on. It's got a real fine art feel to it. So those are coming your way.
Fantastic. Thanks,
A
guys.
venomized apocalypse. That seems like a bad idea.
It looks like Venom is fighting Apocalypse. But yeah, Venomized Apocalypse. So the thing about Venom is I feel like some people are like mentally capable. They have the mental fortification to fight him off. I mean, Peter did. And everybody gets Venomized all the time. So I'm sure Apocalypse would get Venomized and then just be like, great, this is awesome, and control it with his mind.
Didn't
I just meant him having that power
didn't
set on
Flash
top of his
Thompson
other
do
powers.
pretty
well? What'd you say, Damon?
didn't Flash Thompson do fairly well?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He
did.
just can't
I-
keep him forever.
Right.
Right. I did want to point out to you, Mike, yes, that is correct, because his name is Jack Knight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's his shop.
True.
You filthy knicket.
That sounds so much worse than what you actually said, I'm sure. All right, question 4 went to Damon, and that was the X Pack.
Correct.
Right.
Now, Damon, our next question is our Canadian question, which is an audience-only question. So you're absolutely going to know the answer, but you can't say it. You got to zip it.
Awesome.
You can. Oh, see, in Canada, they're very popular.
In Canada, love is love. They don't care. If you're an undead demon that's on fire or a mutated, I guess he's a human mutate, whatever. They just let you be who you are. All right. So, audience, get prepped because Damon can't win this one. It's just you guys. Okay. What prolific Canadian actor, known later in his life for his outlandish comedy roles, got his first lead as Commander John J. Abrams in the revolutionary sci-fi classic, The Forbidden Planet?
John J. Adams.
Oh, good catch. Good thing I write these things out because I just said whatever word I wanted to say.
Somebody always guesses Ryan Reynolds for the Canadian question, despite the fact that we've told them the answer will never be Ryan Reynolds.
Yep. Specifically.
So now they do it out of spite, I think. It's a
One of these
spite
days
answer.
it is going to be Ryan Reynolds. But it's going to be a way that no one could ever get it right. We're gonna
I
think
see a
about
correct
that.
answer.
Yeah, the misdirect has got to be huge on that one.
Yeah.
I see a correct answer.
Do you see our special lawyer boyfriend? Yep. Got it. Jeffrey Middleton. Killing it tonight. This is his second win. So Leslie Nielsen would never have thought he was in a serious role ever. Ever.
The hospital, what is it? It's a big building full of nurses and patients, but that's not important right now.
Speaking of Jeffrey, I'd like to segue here as I write. Man, I got so much stuff to keep up with now to post. I'm going to let the prize cam keep track of the answers, and I'm just going to post the questions because I'm going back and forth. There's too much. I got brain science going on. Can't keep it up. Okay. So I was working on a commission for Jeffrey forever. Did I show you guys this?
I don't think so. Nope, definitely not.
So this is the, I don't know how to make that any bigger, but
that's plenty big, I think.
Yeah, no.
That's Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland as Iron Man and Spider-Man, and they are on Titan. So I have inked that, and I'm waiting for the colors to come back. I think I'd like some opinions on this. I think that might be print worthy. So I wanted to shoot that up here. The colors are coming in from an Italian artist, Francisco Tomaselli, who did the cover.
He did Passion Fruit, right?
Yeah. Let me grab that real quick for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I'm going to guess, Damon, have you had an opportunity to read any of Jeremy's comics?
I have not.
We'll need to remedy that, Jeremy.
I am small but mighty.
Check out the corner box on that comic.
Yeah.
Hey,
look at that.
That's awesome. So tell me about this book. What is it?
So the thing about my stuff, I have a mental block rule. If Haven or DC could do it, then I can't. So my stuff is all just really really human stuff and horror. And I guess DC could do the horror stuff. But anyway, so that one, a boy meets a girl at a party and steals her a watermelon. That's literally the entire comic.
Okay.
Some of my other ones are like a horror collection. And then another one is a first chapter from a book that I wrote. And they're all they're fun. They're fun. I like them.
The perennial question, the big two, Haven or DC? Big question. So, everybody always asking.
Yep, Haven or DC.
There are arguments all the time about it. It's amazing. Amazing. But no, Jeremy does some really cool comics. They're always fun. And I think you would enjoy them.
I'm really, really excited about the colors coming in for that. Because Francisco is preternaturally gifted. He is amazing. And I want to see what they are.
Hey, if it ends up being print worthy, if you deem it print worthy, let me know, because I like that.
Right on. Jeremy's books aspire to be a Western world. Mike, you know me in my heart. A Western world is the weirdest book anybody at Haven has ever laid their hands on.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that was a book we gave away last week, Damon. It arrived at Haven one day. We didn't order it. We don't know where it came from. It's unclear that it was written or drawn by humans. It's a very, very strange, very eclectic book. And
a Western world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When we say strange, we mean strange.
Who put it out?
Nobody knows.
No, I mean,
I'm not even. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was just a very strange, and it was a book. It's thick.
Huh.
It's not like a comic. It's like this, and you're like, what? What am I looking at? Why am I looking at this? It's kind of like if you just stumbled onto Wesley Willis and somebody told you this is the pinnacle of music, and you just were like, okay, what is going on here? Why am I looking at this? It's very strange.
Nice.
What can you do the Cenobites? What is this?
I'm assuming that's something spicy.
I don't know. If it's spicy, I can do it.
Is it pure cinnamon? Does it set your brain on fire?
I have No idea what's happening. I feel like I'm getting roped into some kind of what's that thing where it's a trap?
It's a trap. A
But-
couple weeks back, Damon, we did a thing where some of these guys did that Pocky one chip challenge thing where they ate this flaming dog mess.
When you say dog mess, like I ate dog poop.
You all said that's what this chip tasted like, essentially. Anyway, so it just sets fire to your face and your guts and everything. So, but they did it. We raised $1,315 for Kids to Love.
Wow.
So that was awesome.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah, it
It
was
was an
really
extra
cool.
15 that pushed us over,
I'd
Really did
I'd
it.
put in my mouth for that, I think.
right?
Yeah. But that prompted me on that episode to tell the story of when we were doing all those. What do you call it? When you dry out dehydrated all those peppers at your parents' house.
No, you told that story?
Just the one about me. I didn't tell it about anybody else.
Oh, okay. All right.
But-
Then that's fine.
But yeah,
That was embarrassing. That was really bad.
it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
We should have worn gloves, and we just didn't think of it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times you wash your hands after that. It's
Nope, it's there.
yeah.
It's there.
It's in there.
Oh
It's
man.
dangerous.
Yeah. But I hadn't thought of that story in years. And then I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
I just told that story to somebody a couple of weeks ago. That's weird.
Nah, it's in the air. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Can you feel the burn tonight?
Oh, speaking of which, the next question
Speaking
is
of
a
the
Disney
burn, there's the
question.
Phoenix.
So, yeah, lots of segues and some pretty good ones. So this next pack is a variant pack of strong Marvel women. So we got Gamora, we got Phoenix, and we got Emma Frost. So those are yours. They're all pretty cool. I would like them. I hope you do too. So that's moving on. Question
I like
6.
I like all that Kirby crackle going on the Jean Grey one.
Yeah, those
all
are all
the-
really sick covers.
Yeah, those are
I
pretty
don't
cool.
know that I super love the art style of Guardians of Nowhere, but if you give me kind of a cartoony-ish art style with a lot of perspective, I'm into it.
If he had put in an ambush bug question, Damon, would you get it?
Probably not. I
Ambush
haven't
bug.
I haven't thought about ambush bug in a while, and I feel kind of bad about that. But there it is.
All that sounds made up. That doesn't sound like a real person or a real company. I just think that the aliens sent us this.
I mean, Koyama Press sent it, I guess, but why? That's the real question.
I don't know. Very, very odd.
Maybe the florist ordered a bunch of those copies. Who
Doubtful.
knows?
Did you only get one copy?
Yes.
3. No, it was 3 at
No.
least. We've
No,
given
it
away
was-
3.
Oh, what? I thought we recycled it. I don't remember getting multiple copies because I certainly don't remember. Maybe I've just put it out of my mind because that's entirely possible.
While you ask the next question, I'm going to see. I think I even have another one. I think they just sent us a bunch.
They might just be replicating, so watch out. All right, Damon. Question 6.
Yes, sir.
Who was the first Disney princess with a tattoo?
Let me think about this for a second.
I never would have thought this in a million years, but this is very fascinating.
Jasmine?
That would make sense. But that was henna, I think, and not tattoos.
Okay.
So We do have a correct answer in the chat, and it came up really fast. So this person already knew whereof she spoke.
Oh,
Pocahontas. She's
Right
got that
on.
around her arm.
nice.
The Middletons are killing
Kim
it.
Doe
tonight.
Middleton. Damon, Kim and her husband Jeffrey. You would love these two guys, right? He's a lawyer. She's a pediatrician, like pediatric emergency medicine kind of stuff, right?
Outstanding.
Yeah, they do cosplay costumes as a couple. Last year they were on the show as guests. She was dressed as Peter Pan. He was dressed as Peter Pan's shadow.
That's awesome.
And their dog was dressed as Nana.
That's awesome. You know,
It
that's
was unnerving.
Julie's
The shadow was unnerving.
Julie's new job is Emory School of Pediatric Medicine.
Yep.
So
Now, they showed up at Free Comic Book Day. I didn't see them walk in together. I just saw them separately. I saw Jeffrey first, and he was in a three-piece suit. He had sunglasses up on his head. And I thought, okay, he's overdressed for Free Comic Book Day, but okay, maybe they're on their way to a wedding. And then she came walking in, and I instantly got the couple's costume because he was Matt Murdock and she was Elektra. From the Netflix show, and it was fantastic.
Outstanding.
Very cool people. Very cool people.
Excellent.
Circling back to a Western world, true mystery, a live action mystery for us. Apparently, Justin says 6 came in.
6 copies. What's the cover on it? Well, I mean, the price.
Let me see. Are we selling it right now by billing it as the weirdest thing we've ever seen?
Christine, how you doing, Christine? And this is a good point, Zach. How are we supposed to know which actress in Disney World playing a princess was tattooed first? That's a good question. We don't know that. We just have to go with the one that showed up on screen. Mike says the cost is $22.95, which is $23 too much.
Wow.
It's
It's
a strange book.
Is there?
Hey, Kyle.
Is there nothing redeeming about it?
I haven't read it. I'd like to read it before I say yes or no to that.
I can't read it because the art is so weird and so bad. It's a purposeful style. I mean, it looks like it was drawn by the same people who did the Nazca lines.
Right, but it's not bad. It's like it's going for a thing, and maybe you just don't get the thing, or it's okay.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, the whatever the thing is they're going for is amazing, but awful. So I'm trying to find interior panels.
I actually like the cover.
Well, you can't show off a lot of the interior panels because a lot of them is naked people. Although, like, have you ever seen the mountainside chalk thing in England of the giant naked dude with a club?
No.
You have to look at it from aerial pictures because it's this huge thing that takes up a whole hillside.
Fantastic.
The art is about the same quality as that, except less impressive because that was done with ginormous chalk outcroppings on a hill, and it's massive.
I'm trying to find. I found some interior pages I'm going to post. I'm trying to find some that don't have fellatio. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you. Yes. See, no
I'm
joke.
really working. I'm working hard for the show. Okay. I think there's no fellatio here. I can't really see.
The art is regular show style.
Oh.
There's one whole story where, for whatever reason, it cuts to the Prime Minister of Canada.
It's a valid choice.
Yeah, so I don't know. If you read it, let us know.
I feel a small bit of rebuke here, Tots. But I get to talk to my friend. I don't ever get to see him, so you have to just suffer.
All right, guys. Are we on question 7?
Yes.
That's dope for me.
Am I cramping somebody's style?
No, I am.
Is that Tots?
Yeah.
Tots just wants to win.
I just feel a small bit of rebuke. It's like lots of meandering down memory lane. I was like, yeah, well, you know.
I love that a Western world exists. I'm sorry, but anytime it's brought up, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so question 7. It is a real estate question, and it is brought to you by the Jeremy Bernard Real Estate Group, which is me.
I want to get this right. You are an entire group? Are you like the board? Are you a collective?
Not really. There's more people that help me. But also, if you want a murder shed, I'm your guy. So
all you have to do is buy this house attached to it.
And then murder somebody. Only 2 simple steps.
In 2 easy steps, you too can have a murder shed.
Well, I mean, technically, you could just plan a murder.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer says, in fact, you are a collective. And
yeah, I just advertised for me as a person.
So.
Yeah, so the prize cam helps me with marketing and stuff now, which is why any of it's good. So thank you to the prize cam, who has brought us our next prize. This is a die cast.
Which is awesome.
It's
right?
Lovely.
It's from Killing Joke. You can see Batman in the back there killing the Joker. So,
or laughing maniacally with the Joker.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Either he's killing him or he's completely broke character and decided that he just wants to be friends. So one of those 2 things.
Maybe he's like Uncle Albert. He's just, I love to laugh.
I mean, if you think about it, both possibilities are equally unusual.
Damon, where do you
at the
fall?
moment, that's like Schrodinger's Batman.
Right. Damon, where do you fall on this? Is Batman actually a really bad dude who completely represents like police overreach and abuse? Or is he a superhero?
It depends on what book he's in. If he's in one of his books, the overreach part. If he's in Justice League, he's generally being, tactically brilliant, and he's a superhero.
Right on.
I see both sides, and don't get me wrong, I love Batman. I'm a big Batman fan, but Batman's got problems, man.
I thought you were going to keep going.
No.
Okay. I agree with you completely. That is very well put. Thank you.
So,
Josh, do you want to fight us?
No, I'm not going to fight you. I was just going to let Damon know that the answer to this question will be, since this is a real estate sponsored question, the answer will be a physical place.
Yes. Yes,
okay.
It is a real place. That is what we're doing here. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to write the question, and then I'm going to post it as soon as I say it. I feel like that's pretty smart of me. Okay. In which state did the short-lived TV series Freaks and Geeks take place?
Minnesota.
That's a pretty good guess. It is
It's
not
solid.
right this time. It is pretty good. So what is MA? I don't know what that is. Is that
MA
Massachusetts?
is Maine.
Is it Maine?
No,
No, that's not the answer.
It's not correct. The correct answer is this. It keeps jumping around. God dang it. This one.
All right. Tots is correct. It is Michigan. So that sick die-cast Batmobile goes to the one true Zachary. Of all other Zacharys, he is one of them. It is verified. Okay.
Yeah, that Batmobile is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You know what else is pretty awesome while we stay on Batman for a second? That's true, Kim. You are correct. The show, seen a lot of people.
Yeah.
Job.
This book is super slick, beautiful. You know, sometimes I'm a little mad that I have to give something away. This is one of them.
Yeah, he's done some great stuff.
Like
Now-
this,
And you always know that you're looking at Lee Bermejo. I mean, there's
for sure.
there's no ambiguity whatsoever. It can never be anybody else. That maybe, but even that, I can see it.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
His textures are just beyond rich. Yep.
Man, this guy
He
knows
does
what
a
he's
thing
doing.
with hair. He does a thing with hair, where it's like in tufts or something, but it's like it's his style. It's incredible.
Yeah, Lee Bermejo is awesome.
Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Unfortunately, tonight's book that we're giving away for our last book is not signed by Adam Hughes. We give away a fair number of Adam Hughes signatures, and that would be cool because little known fact, Damon knows Adam Hughes and like plays D&D with him sometimes.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're on mute while you exclaim these things.
Oh, sorry, I muted the cough. I've been talking for a minute. What?
Yeah. I'm actually one of my best friends is really good friends with Adam, and that translates into me being friends with Adam. Andy Price, who is a friend of
I've been trying to get Andy on the show, but hasn't worked out yet.
He's a busy guy, man. He's a busy guy.
He's a busy guy. He just announced he's going to a convention in Finland, Sweden, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I just saw him post about it. But yeah. Adam's a cool guy. He will tell you stories all day long, and they're always fun. Always fun.
Well, and he had that Vampirella cover, which where Vampirella marries Dracula or whatever, and they're like, you know, when you drive away from the church and you got the tin cans tied to the back of your car and all that stuff, they're like driving their car they're getting away in is a hearse, clearly. Yeah. And they're busting through a cemetery, and one of the tombstones has the name Andrew Price on it.
Charles Andrew Price, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so he's got Andy Price's name in there.
If you look in the headlights or the tail, I think it's the headlights, you see one that says Alice Price.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Go back and look at it. So Andy,
I will.
Cool. Pretty
That's
awesome.
super cool.
So, okay. I feel like you should never meet your heroes. I don't ever want to be one of those guys that's like talking to you about other people like you, Damon, are not interesting. Okay. But is it like you're just talking to regular jerks that are playing D&D with you? Or are they actually cool? Like, I feel like as an artist personally, I'm not any cooler because I draw. Like, there's nothing about that makes me fun. So what is it like? Are you awestruck at all, or is it just like, these are dudes?
At first I was Cully Hamner used to shop in a Publix that I worked at, and he would come in and I would talk to him a little bit here and there. And, at first it was just, kind of geeky stuff. And then we actually had some conversations. We talked about his run of The Question and Detective. And then I went to Adam's. I think it might've been when Adam and Allison got married. They had reception at their place. And I walked in and Cully was there, and he was like, "Hey, man." And I was like, he remembered me. It was like one of the most strange experiences of my life, but it was really cool. And
And
some
he's
of
from
them,
Huntsville too. What a strange coincidence.
yeah, he's from Huntsville too. And I met Darwin Cook there. And
I didn't know you had met Darwin Cook, dude.
yeah,
Dude.
Darwin Cook was a cool
Oh,
guy, man.
he was so cool and
he was
gone
amazing.
too young. Oh
I
man.
know, way too young. But yeah, no, the ones that I've had occasion to meet, they've all been really, really sweet people. Adam is amazing. He's hilarious and super genuine. He wears shorts 11 and a half months out of the year. If you ever see him in pants, it's like something crazy has happened. Space-time continuum is about to blow a hole. But no, he's a super cool guy. Super cool. So if you ever meet him, I think you'll be pleased because he's also very shy though. So you might not get the same experience the first time.
Yeah.
Tots' Munchkin turns 10 tomorrow, and apparently that is also Tots' birthday. So happy birthday to Tots and to Munchkin. That's awesome. My sister's birthday is tomorrow, so apparently that's a good day to be born on.
Which sister? Lori?
Amber.
Oh, Amber. Okay. I was
Lori's birthday is 9 days from tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
They're both real close.
Josh has a huge family, so I'm sure there's a birthday every 3 days.
As far as I know, Andy Price is not related to Vincent Price, but he would love it if they were. He would be thrilled
He would love the
beyond belief.
suggestion. I'm going to tell him about this, and he will be very pleased.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Wait,
A lot
Brandy.
of birthdays tomorrow.
Brandy has been lurking. And Brandy, childhood friend, love Brandy. She's amazing. And her mom's birthday is tomorrow. Will you tell your mother that I said happy birthday? That's awesome. Apparently everybody's birthday is tomorrow. Aaron's birthday is tomorrow too? Holy cow. Didn't Aaron and Julie share an office at UAH for a brief period of time?
Shoemate? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they did. So, yeah. Holy cow. Justin, your birthday's not tomorrow, is it? Get out. Now people are just piling on. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
It's a big birthday day. All right. So for that Lee Bermejo book, we really jumped off the tracks there. I'm going to pull it right back on. Boom. How did Sylvester... Wait, Josh, this is your question.
It is, but I was going to let you go with it.
How did Sylvester Pemberton die in the comics? Who is that? We don't know. You probably do. How did he die?
He was killed by Solomon Grundy.
I'm going to give the
Go
audience
into
a
detail
second.
on that.
I'm going to give the audience a second. We'll see if the audience has an answer too. And I feel like this is one
How
that
did
we're
he do that?
Yeah, we're going to need. I'm going to let Josh be the judge here. Owen says give it to him. Okay.
Well, I agree. I just want to hear if he can remember the details.
Yeah.
How did Solomon Grundy do it?
I don't remember specifics. It was talked about, not lengthy, but it was a plot point during Robinson's run of Starman because a kinder, gentler Grundy came back to life. And I mean, because Grundy never really dies. Grundy just kind of goes dormant. And when he comes back, he's different. And Ted Knight, Jack's father, the original Starman, had mixed feelings because this was a different Grundy, but at the same time, the one who killed his father.
Well,
Or
apparently
his father,
during the
but
incident,
killed.
Solomon Grundy used the fatal cyanide touch of Mr. Bones to kill Skyman. But yes, Grundy picked up another dude. He picked up a dude and hit another dude with the dude. And that's how he did it.
Oh, man.
So, yes, you are correct.
Yeah, the Grundy story
Solomon Grundy
is
did it.
amazing. It's phenomenal.
Solomon Grundy.
I kind of wonder, Owen, if that's where they're going in Stargirl. Are you watching it, Josh?
I have not yet, but I've been told I need to.
You do. It's really good.
Is this the same Solomon Grundy as the poem?
In theory.
In theory. The poem gets brought up a lot.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
That's a thing.
That's exactly right. You ever been so mad you wanted to hit a dude with another dude?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
At least 5 times.
Matter of fact, a buddy of mine, his kid was a big kid for his age, and he was playing pee-wee football. And his dad had pulled him aside and was like, "Look, buddy, you got to let other kids make plays too. You can't be the only one." And he's like, "Okay." Well, a kid on the other team gets the ball, and he's chucking down the field, and he's going to run for a touchdown. And here comes Gavin. Boom, boom, boom. And he, at the last second, reaches over and grabs one of the other guys on his team and just does this and throws him into the other kid. And he tackles the kid with another kid. And the refs are like, "Is that a foul? I don't know. Can you do holding on your own team? Are you allowed to do this? I don't know." And so Wayne goes and he pulls his son aside and he's like, "Gavin, what was that all about?" He said, "You said other kids had to be able to make plays. I helped him."
That's amazing. That's legitimately amazing.
It was super cool. Oh, it was great. Hey, we got Jared in the house today. How you doing, Jared? Good to see you, man.
For this next one, I really appreciate seeing it because I am all about the literary questions that Owen pops up here.
What's the prize?
We are playing for this Mary Jane cover sketched by Justin Lynch. And then we also have this really cool Wonder Woman. It's an art board. So it's a comic book backing board. You can slip it in with a plastic cover. That's what Alan does when he gets those from me. So just this really slick Justin Lynch prize pack. And
very nice.
As always, question 9 is where is this? There we go.
Oh,
okay.
Really? That's awesome. Because the guy playing the Shade is freaking great. I mean, he's incredible.
See, Owen and David are like soulmates.
It's true.
They're on the same channel.
Owen is 100% into Starman, so
Starman is awesome.
All right. What is the subtitle to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
That's the first word.
I have no guess. Have
you read it?
Yes. In high school. I might have read it again in college, but yeah, I don't have any idea.
We're going to show you.
Let me ask you if this sounds right. Does that sound right? Because it is.
That was a really harsh dunk, Josh.
I would not have gotten this. Right. I wouldn't have gotten this either. But Jason Edmonds was like quick on the draw, and Justin was just right behind him.
I would have
Although
100.
I also like Jared's subtitle there. The
See,
monster
this is
who
my
saved me.
favorite right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
A novel. I would have got this right, but I would not have I wouldn't have got my finger on M faster than Jason did. Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. What?
Trash me, sure. I couldn't read it. I don't know what it is. I've got dyslexia and dyscalculia, and sometimes when I look at things, I can't see the thing. It's strange. I know I get made fun of about it all the time. If I look at a menu, I cannot see food. For whatever reason, most of the time I read comics and it's great. Like Comic Sans, that font actually is designed in such a way that it helps people with reading disorders. But the font in Starman sucks ass. I'm sorry. I know I have deep-ended here and nobody is on board with me. It is terrible. And I'm sure that book is great, but I couldn't make it through 3 pages. It was work. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sure it's great. That font killed me. So let's make an audiobook. I'll read it.
That's a shame. It's probably my favorite of all time.
I'm sure it's a great book. That font, I literally couldn't read it. It was just frustration. Just a what?
Filthy casual.
All right. On that note, I have some cool stuff I want to show off since it's our artist spotlight. I'm sorry. I'm trash. I'm sorry. I'm doing
the way
this.
The prize cam gets a sec, we'll need to show Christine what she missed with Ghost Rider and Spider-Man.
Okay. So I'm doing this cool thing with Tom Price and Josh William Brandon and Corbin Delaney. We are doing jam pieces. So this one's Tom Price has done Mary Jane, and then I threw Venom on that one, and then we have 4 that we're doing, and each of us is going to have one cell. So this is X-Men. He did Psylocke, and I did Gambit. And then
No wonder Psylocke looks like she just smelled something bad. That expression on her face is ew, because it's Gambit and he's all greasy.
And then Marvel 1000, he did Ben Grimm, which I know
the thing is awesome.
Is going to excite some, and then I did Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Those are great.
Really classic characters there. So I'm super stoked to see what that looks like when we're done. And then I'm going to have mine at the expo. I don't know what those guys are going to do with theirs. We don't even know whose is who yet. But
So there, Christine, we knew you needed to see this. Two cool things going on here. First of all, that's just awesome. Second of all, how is Ghost Rider levitating off the ground like that?
It's the power of love, brother.
That's the power of love.
Oh man,
that's one of the greatest things ever. That makes me so happy.
I love that Christine is only here for that. Christine is here for that show within a show, the gelatinous feely thing show. Oh man.
But that's incredible. And Prize Cam, you're the best. All right. So what's our last prize of the night?
Our last prize of the night.
Spider-Girl, signed by Clayton Henry and Sergio Cariello. It's a gorgeous cover and a double-signed book. So pretty awesome. Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
All right. Is this one the audience could get? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think there are people out here that would know this. Okay, right. Josh. I think that brings us to the end of the show, doesn't it?
It does. This is our last question of the night.
Which means... That's the whole reason we do the show anymore. Damn it. So.
Do you love that video or what? Doesn't that take you right back to the mid-'80s, Damon?
Dude, the animatics on this are making me very happy. Very happy.
Yep, that's we're a very high class show here. Top end production values.
I dig it. I dig it.
That's how we run things over here at Haven Comics.
It's a good way to roll, brother.
Preach. Well, all right. So for that awesome double signed book, this is one I sure as heck didn't know. Nominated for 8 Oscars during her career, what actress made a cameo as a pirate named Gutless in the film Hook? The character was thrown into the boo box for doubting Hook's plans.
Am I supposed to answer this one?
Yes, you are.
Glenn Close.
Nailed
Did
it.
you just know that because it's an actress who's won 8 Oscars, or did you actually know that she was in that movie and had a cameo?
I spotted her. The first time I watched the movie, I was like, that's Glenn Close. It blew my mind.
Jeremy, can you pull up that picture and show people? Because how would you recognize that as Glenn Close?
What movie?
I know Glenn Close, baby.
Glenn Close.
It's from the movie Hook.
Gutless. I'm sorry, I haven't seen Hook.
And wait a minute. George Lucas and Carrie Fisher make an uncredited cameo early in as a couple on the bridge? And Phil Collins is also in the movie? Are you kidding me?
Phil Collins was in the movie. I knew Phil
You're
Collins.
kidding me that this is Glenn Close. I don't believe this. I'm mad that you guys are talking about this.
That's why I said it need to pop it up on the screen.
There is no way. Hold on. I'm getting it. This is insane.
That's insane.
Dude, that's how good she is. That's how good she is.
Oh, man. This cannot be Glenn Close. I'm going to spend a long time processing this. Hold on. You saw this movie and looked at this and said, that's Glenn Close.
Yes. How do you not see it?
You're a magician. I don't know. They're magicians, and then you're a magician also. This is insane.
I'm just incredibly attuned to Glenn Close. She's amazing, man. She's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, she is, but I would have never crossed those lines to dot those two dots in a million years. I would have never connected.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Well, I know you do, but that's amazing. Never would have seen that. And Justin, did you know that apparently the kissing couple, he did know that George Lucas and Carrie Fisher were in that movie because he probably has a still of that image up on the wall in his Carrie Fisher shrine at the house. Wow. I had no idea. That absolutely blows my mind. Way to dig that one up, Owen.
Right. That's insane. All right, guys.
Wait. I like Glenn Close or Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell doesn't have that nose. Glenn Close does have a pretty distinctive nose. But that's hilarious.
Oh, man. The prize cam has tabulated the results for the night. So tonight,
let's hear it.
Alan Breedlove picked up the blurred Alan Breedlove picked up the blurred poster. Nailed it. Okay. Tots got the diecast car. Pretty sick prize. Jason Edmonds is going to walk away with that Justin Lynch Mary Jane cover. And then Jeffrey Middleton and Kim Middleton picked up the Munchkin pack and the gelatinous feely things and the Canadian question and the Strong Ladies pack of comic books. So congrats to them. But the big winner tonight is Damon. He won the stickers. We
lost Damon. I don't know what happened, but we lost him. Oh, his laptop just died. He just texted me.
Oh, no. Damon. You're going to have to rewatch now. He also won the Way of X pack. He won the Lee Bermejo art book and the signed Spider-Girl cover. So lots of cool stuff. Headed out to lots of winners tonight. Congratulations to everybody that won. Is he saying he had the best time of his life?
That's what he said. Sure. Let's say that.
Oh, man. All right. ending on a little bit of an unceremonious note, because typically this is where the guest jumps up and down with joy. Oh, look at this. Jeremy is wrong. I am the big winner tonight. I saw racers. Christine, you are the best. You are too pure for this world.
That's awesome.
He won. He's out.
Yep.
I came. I saw.
There,
I
David said, look, right there.
Time
He
of
said
my
it.
life. Perfect. Oh, man.
That's amazing. Yeah, Damon, I will get your prizes to you, whether that's sending them or fingers crossed, maybe I can actually deliver them to you in person. That would be the best. So that would be awesome. And Peter Lewis wants to know if you can draw the Cinnabites. It's not a spicy thing that you're supposed to eat.
Cinnabites. Okay, I'm looking Cinnabites up real quick.
Apparently, there's something from Hellraiser or something like that. Pinhead, something.
Can I or do I want to?
Sounds right up your alley. I don't know.
I mean, I got a very particular alley. Are they the pin, like the guys with the like crosshatched face?
Well, that's just the one dude. Absolutely, Damon. Anytime, brother. Love to see
All
you,
right.
man.
Hold on. I'm trying to find one that's a JPEG instead of this web PG garbage file type. Hold on. Aha, JPEG.
I feel like I need to scroll back up and see what in the world did Brandy tell people.
Right.
What in the world? Brandy, what are you telling people? Some of this has to stay on the down low. You know that?
Okay. While you're looking for that story, these Cinnabites?
That would be my guess, yes. And yeah, that's totally true. I do remember that. It was like prison contraband. You had to hide that stuff. Can't be.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could. Are you asking if I will? Because that's a different question. Because I do not think that I would enjoy drawing those, if that's what you're asking. So message me. We'll see. I'm trying to get out of drawing things that are not like future comic faced, like things that like have some kind of goal for me. Because I've got so many like big goals and stuff. So we'll see. Figure it out.
We will be taking next Thursday off after the holiday. So no, there will not be trivia next week. So we will be taking that off. So good call. Thanks for the reminder. And Christine reminded me too. We have got a sign-up sheet at the shop for anybody who wants to do a cool, locally crafted Christmas present for your kid. If you've got a cool a kid who's into reading or whatever, she makes these awesome reading pillows that have a little pocket on them to put a book. So you sit on a bench, you throw that, you lean back on the pillow, you read your book. When you're done reading, you put the book in the pillow, in the pocket on the pillow, and you can take it with you wherever you go. It's super cool. I have one with Batman and Scooby-Doo. It's the coolest ever. And she has a ton of different fabrics and things, possibly more fabrics than any one person should have. That's a whole other point. Yeah, we have a sign-up sheet at the store if you want to get one before Christmas for the kid in your life, or if you're a kid at heart and you just want one because they're super cool. You should sign up for those while you can, while there's still time for her to make them, because these are honest to God handmade things. Will the store be open on Black Friday? Yes, we will be open on Black Friday. Absolutely. It's a great day to come in and hang out because everybody's off buying TVs at the big box stores and they are not at Haven. So come in at Haven on Black Friday, spend your money, because otherwise it's just usually like a dead day. It's usually awful. But yes, absolutely, we do have that. Brandy, we need to get you to come on the show. That would be spectacular. So let me know if you want to do that, because that'd be cool. All right, anything else? Local comic shop day this Wednesday. So remember that. Come on out, be there for that. And anything else from you, Jeremy?
No, sir. I am looking forward to seeing you guys after Thanksgiving. So it'll be 2 weeks. We really appreciate having you come out and hang out with us for 2 hours on your Thursday. So look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great night. Have a great Thanksgiving next week. Come out for local comic shop day. Come out for Black Friday. Hang out on Saturday. Whatevs. Just come and see us because we like to see you and it's super fun. So until next time, adios.